Welcome to A Course in Miracles Workbook for Students, Lesson 220. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Review of Lesson 200. There is no peace except the peace of God. Let me not wander from the way of peace, for I am lost on other roads than this, but let me follow him who leads me home, and peace is certain as the love of God. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. There is no peace except the peace of God. God being synonymous with love. Peace is whole and complete, or not at all. A workbook for students makes it very clear that we can't retain a little bit of grievance, we can't retain a little bit of judgment or condemnation and still have a fullness of peace. We let go of the one so that we can fully receive the other. Let me not wander from the way of peace. What a beautiful prayer. What a beautiful ask. And who are we asking this of? We're asking this of ourselves. And these statements of truth, these beautiful affirmations, let me follow him who leads me home, and peace is certain as the love of God. This is our true desire. But how easy is it during the day when we get triggered by someone, or we hear something upsetting, or someone says something that we really don't like, that we wander from the way of peace. And it may seem harmless, but when we spend a lifetime doing this again and again throughout each day, it's wreaking havoc on our nervous systems. And it's robbing us of the peace that is our true inheritance and that is our heart's true desire. And so we're learning how to stay on the way of peace instead of wandering off of it. And we're habituating our heart, mind, and soul to staying on the way of peace. And it does get easier when we commit to it, not in part, but with true intent. It gets easier and easier. It does take practice like anything else. You wouldn't expect to sit down at the piano having never practiced or played and start playing Beethoven. You would have to learn the keys, learn the notes, learn the scales, and work your way up from there. And it's the same with these practice periods in stillness where we sit and we integrate these teachings, these remembrances. And then throughout the day, we apply them. Let me not wander from the way of peace. And of course, when we slip up, we don't beat ourselves up. We just shift back into the love that we are. Let me follow him who leads me home, and peace is certain as the love of God. And as we do this again and again and again, it becomes second nature, and then it becomes our true nature, which is our first nature. And then you can hear the things, the triggering thing, or the person says this, or you see something on the news and you don't leave your center. Or if you do for a moment, you quickly find your way home. And then the nervous system, I'm speaking from my own experience, starts to heal. And then there becomes an enduring sense of safety and peace from within, where I don't need to control this. I can come home at any time and be safe and centered within my own being. Let's commit to this today. Let me not wander from the way of peace. And if we slip up, receptor. It's okay. We're going to slip up sometimes. We're human. We're not only human, but we're having a human experience, that's for sure. Thanks for being here with me today, and I will see you tomorrow, where we will start part 2 of a workbook for students. And begin lesson 221.